Hello everyone, hope you're doing good. In today's video, I'm going to talk about collaboration solutions across Microsoft 365, right? And why you might be wondering why we need to do this or why I need to know about collaboration solutions across Microsoft 365, right? So Microsoft 365 is a ecosystem or is a complete solution, we can say, which has all the productivity capabilities as well as it has all the collaboration tools and systems which are bundled together. Definitely, there are different licenses as well as different subscriptions altogether for different use cases, right? So, you might have seen or you might have heard about SharePoint or Teams, Exchange Online, along with that OneDrive for Business. These are the major workloads across Microsoft 365. Those are being heavily used across the companies. And even if you take a smaller or maybe a very small company who has only 5 to 10 people and they have Microsoft 365 licenses, right? So they are also using all those products, all those services across Microsoft 365. And those are being heavily used for be it email or be it for teams and teams meeting and calls and document sharing for internal as well as external across share using SharePoint and team OneDrive for business, right? So all of those are uh, better collaboration solutions. But apart from that, there are many other such tools and systems which are part of Microsoft 365, and those are the tools that I'm going to talk about in this video, right? So let's get started. So I'll just start it here and I'll just walk you through what are those systems and tools so that you get to know what are those tools. And definitely one should know why, because while working on these applications or tools and systems, we should know what are the different tools as well as applications and how those are being effectively used for different use cases. So yeah, so the first here is Microsoft Teams, then which is being used for different use cases for one-to-one chat, group chat, channel chat. So channel chat has again a different layers. So first layer is maybe a standard channel, which is public chat, a public channel chat, then the private chat, and then shared channel. So these are the different layers in Teams channel or Teams chat, we can say. So basis on the conversation or basis on the topics that we can use to communicate and collaborate on different things across, right? The next is Microsoft Copilot for 365 altogether. So this is the very new uh, system or technology that Microsoft has launched recently, and that's a part of Microsoft 365 ecosystem. So it works with all the collaboration tools hand in hand. It also works with all the different products altogether, including security products like Defender for Business, Defender for Endpoint, and security product which is Microsoft Sentinel, right? So it is very much integrated with the different systems, and definitely it's an add-on license or it needs additional license to be integrated with existing systems or existing subscription altogether. But yeah, that's really a good, that's really great service or product altogether which works with all of this, right? The next is Microsoft Viva. We call it as Viva. So people call it with a different name like Viva, Viva. So that's the Microsoft Viva product. So there are uh, different products altogether in Viva. So for example, Viva Engage, Viva uh, it has Viva connections, then it has different modules altogether, we can say. So all those are being used for engagement. And there was a product or there was service that has been rebranded to Viva Engage from Yammer. So here you can see the Yammer, right? So this Yammer is rebranded into Microsoft Viva, which is pretty much kind of corporate social media platform where people would like to share their ideas, share their thoughts about the different things. If they are engaging in a corporate culture, or maybe they wanted to interact with different teams across the company or across the organization, they would definitely do that over the Yammer or Viva Engage application, right? And even that particular platform can also be managed as an admin or as a complete company-wide management for that particular application, right? And that is the one product. By using that, we can manage that a complete service, so that definitely there would be some pros and cons while people are communicating over the Yammer, which is publicly accessible across the companies, and which may lead into situation where companies or maybe the decision makers would not like people to put such things which might impact the uh, people thoughts about the company and the work that they are doing there and the culture of the company altogether. So that's a complete different topics, but yeah, I'm just giving a heads up on that. Yeah, and apart from that, here we can see the SharePoint and Exchange. So these are also very important tools and systems altogether. They provide very great features and functionalities for all kind of businesses, be it small, medium, or large companies, right? And those are really helpful in situations or in different use cases for different usage, right? So all of these are the collaboration tools and systems those can be utilized. So here what we call or what we say is, as a collaboration means what people would definitely be connecting over calls or chat or meets, and they would talk on different things, like they would wanted to work on a project, they would wanted to work on task, they would like to maybe share their ideas, do brainstorming, and do different things altogether in a project, right? So they would like to do all different things together, and that is when they would be jumping on a call or jumping on a meeting, and they would do all of their work and share their ideas all together. So that would be a great platform to collaborate on teams, and then they would do all of that. And the next would be to sharing the content inside and outside the organization using SharePoint or OneDrive. So these two products or two services has very good capabilities to share the data documents internally across the company as well as outside the company as well, keeping in mind the security and all other flaws, not flaws, but the making sure the data is safe and secure and it is delivered to only the right hands and not be someone who shouldn't be receiving or seeing that data, right? And the collaboration on the files or the data, that is going to be a real time. So if I'm working on a particular file, then definitely that should be accessible to someone at the another end, and they also would be able to work on it. So that's a really great collaboration way to access, share, and collaborate on files from any platform. Any platform means you'd be able to work on mobile devices, laptops, desktop, be it personal or corporate device. So it doesn't matter what it should be, what should not be. Yeah, definitely. In non-corporate devices or personal devices, there would be certain restrictions basis on the company policies and rules and regulations that they have set up basis on the user engagement and people, how people should interact and access the company data, right? So yeah, that would be there at certain stage. The networking and engagement across the organization using, as I said, Yammer, which was rebranded into the Microsoft Viva Engage, right? So that's the great way to engage and network with across the company or org wide. And as I said, it's kind of social network platform for the companies to share the knowledge, ideas, events, and blogs. And even there are different features like people can do polling and ask questions, and different people can share their thoughts, perspectives about the questions and ideas, and do the brainstorming, right? So all of that is really be important, and that's going to drive you the next thoughts or next things that they are looking up. And the next is distribute videos across your team and organization by using SharePoint Stream. So, or Microsoft Stream, it was Stream service back then, but now that particular service is migrated or moved to SharePoint. So everything is backed by SharePoint now, and that Stream is still in work. I mean that is still available, and it works very flawlessly without any issues on the SharePoint. And that's a really great platform for video streaming and across the organization to share the videos and share the content for internal and external purpose. The collaboration through business emails along with the calendaring systems. So calendaring is like whoever has the business email accounts, they would be able to schedule meetings with the internal and external people, and then they can collaborate on meetings, right? So that is also very much helpful and important for all the people, and people can stay connected with be it meetings or communication over emails and chat, or also they can be uh, connected over the file sharing, as I said, over the real time modification or real time access, as well as real time accessibility of the data. Yeah, so here definitely we have different resources to learn and explore more things about Viva. So Viva has all the resources which can be used for communication, knowledge sharing, and learning, and all those resources can be part of Microsoft Viva, as it has different modules, which is Microsoft Viva, then Engage, then Connections. Connections is also a module of Microsoft Viva, then Microsoft Engage, Microsoft Viva. So these are the different modules are available, and those can be really be used for communication or collaboration purposes across the companies. Right. So Microsoft Teams is the one platform which has been really used as a collaboration platform across the organization, and that is being used across the many companies. It is not just one company or one organization, be it small or big company, right? So that's been used across the companies for different uses like collaboration over chat, teams, meeting, or calls. And people are also using different uh, groups as well as different group chats, as well as they are talking on the quick meetings or quick huddles, we call it, right? So those are the different capabilities Microsoft Teams does provides, which is really user friendly, and then people finds it very helpful. So definitely they would like to be hop on call, or they would like to do it on their as per their convenience. Definitely it is going to be each individual's preference, right? But still that has been find as very useful and helpful for all their communications. So Teams has a Teams, which is a collection of people and then content and tools surrounding different projects and interests and ideas, and as definitely people would be doing different things using teams and channels and chats. And definitely the channel team, one team has different channels, which is standard channel, which is a public and open for all team members, and the private, which is for private conversations, which is very close to a topic, or which is kind of confidential, and that should be discussed within few people only. So people would be doing that conversation on private channels, and the shared channels, which is going to be for within company or outside the company as well. So shared is like two people are communicating on shared channel, and both are from different companies or different from organizations, right? So shared channel is the one that is a really great way to communicate and chat and share everything and work together. Chat and instant messaging, which is going to be kind of focused area or focused place to chat and communicate, be it one-on-one or group chat, and people would be doing all the chats or conversations and file sharing and app sharing and sharing on different things, right? So that is going to be very helpful and be a great communication tool there too. So next is online meeting, right? Definitely, meeting has all the different capabilities. So meeting can be using Teams application on laptops or desktops or mobile devices or handheld devices, right? These days there are different systems and tools as well as different devices mostly who supports Teams to jump on meetings and calls, and people are finding it easy to, right? And that is when they are using it for all the different use cases. So Teams has a different capabilities altogether, like meetings, then one-on-one calls, group calls, as well as webinars, and then live events. Also, it has the capabilities with Copilot and Teams meeting. So that is that is going to be a really grateful, or that is really a helpful tool altogether, that does all the summarization of the meetings and topics of the meetings which were discussed, and it gives the summary of all the discussions that happened over the meeting or during that meeting. And someone who missed that part, or maybe they wanted to get the summary, so they would be able to do that. So that's a part of Copilot for Teams meetings. Teams phones. So yeah, Teams has the phones as well, a team service, a phone service, which is voice and video calling capability of Microsoft Teams, which works on computers, tablets, mobile devices, and desk phones. So, which definitely provides integration with the different systems, and that gives a really great calling features, which has also chat and contact cards along with Outlook and call applications capabilities to make the interaction greater way, and people should not feel like they are stuck or they are not able to do the calling, or they don't have the capabilities to do their work, right? So it's not like that. So Teams has all those capabilities. Also, it works with the Wi-Fi and cellular service. So both are possible ways. Definitely, there are different partners and service providers which are working with Microsoft for the Teams phone capabilities, and those are available across the globe market, and definitely or easily those can be availed for the different uses. Also, Teams has the collaborative apps. So here you can see few of those applications, which is Power BI, then Power Apps, Power Automates, then Dynamic 365, Power Virtual Agents, integrate with third-party partners and service apps, services altogether. For example, ServiceNow and Salesforce, and third-party integrations for incoming and outgoing webhooks and connectors or connections. So that is also possible with the Teams, as Teams is very a huge platform, as well as it has very much capabilities to do different things altogether. So yeah, that's the great platform to do different things. And here is Viva Apps. So Viva Apps is an integrated employee experience platform, right? So this is the platform where we can see different applications or different modules are part of this Microsoft Viva applications, which is connections to keep everyone informed and included and inspired, so that people are connecting and making the network, as well as they know about the company, as well as they know the teams and people across the company. The insights to provide the productivity and well-being with actionable insights of each individual employee across the company. So this is going to give them insights about their work hours or the meetings and calls, as well as their schedule or whatever the work that they have, right? So it's going to give them insights and how people can plan their work day and how they should do it, right? So all of that insights would be given by insights application. The purpose to align people's work with to team and organizational goals. So this is kind of a centralized system where everyone would have their purpose to do something, right? Be it particular project level or task level or maybe organization level. So that would be shared across the company, and people can work together to achieve that goal. And the growth to help employees learn and grow and succeed, right? So that is going to give that connections, as well as people would get the a growth mindset, as well as they would be always happy, motivated to learn and grow and succeed in their roles and teams and projects. The Viva Connections is the one which is modern infra experience definitely for organizations, and which is branded company application for to find everything about the company and network and everything about. The Viva Engage powers the social layer of Microsoft Viva and 365. As I said, it's a engagement applications across the company, which connects people across the leaders, as well as the people who work on different things. So people would be able to communicate and collaborate and work on different things without any roadblocks or any stoppage for them. Insights and Viva Glint. So Insights provides data-driven, privacy-protected insights and actionable recommendations for everyone across the organization to work smarter and achieve their personal as well as work-life balance in their daily work or routine work, right? And that is when the Viva Insights is going to give them the actionable recommendations what they should do. For example, someone who is working actively across different meetings and calls, and then this insights is going to give them some actionable insights how they should plan their day, how should they how should they start their day, and how they can plan for their next meeting or next things all about, right? So all of that details would be generated and given to the respective individuals. Viva Glint is a people-driven platform that provides visibility and health of your organizations and guides. So it totally depends on the uh, uh, organizations, as well as how people are engaged with the different teams and different groups of people and different organizations within the company. So all of that would be shared and given to this purpose is the goal setting, as well as objectives and key results management solution. So how people can set their OKRs for their work, right? Objectives and key results management solution, which is going to let people set their individual goals for their self improvement, team improvement, as well as project and task level or across the company level goals, so that they can work together and improve the company as well as organization level uh, at the next level, we can say, right? The growth is something which has learning as well as topics modules. So learning is a kind of a centralized platform which gives all the learning modules and capabilities, which is part of Microsoft Teams again. And from there people would be able to learn different things different courses, different learning modules, and definitely it is going to improve their capability as well as they would have learning of different things, right? And the role based, which is kind of seller experience application for Microsoft 365 and Teams, which is Viva Sales, right? So this is mostly for sales folks, as this is a role based application or role based tools altogether, and which works hand in hand with CRM, customer relationship management system. It's designed for sellers to boost their productivity and lighten their workloads, save time, and help salespeople across the company to improve the overall team efficiency, project efficiency, and the company efficiency at the end, right? So next would be Yammer. So Yammer is a secure and enterprise social networking tool, as I said, for corporates or for the companies, which offers two-way or two types of networking, which is internal network and external network. And internal would be kind of within company or within the corporate organization, and the external would be includes invited outside organization people or external users altogether, and they would be able to communicate and do their all the engagements within company. So it could be customers, suppliers, and investors. So all of those can be part of Viva Engage or Viva or Yammer platform altogether. The leader engagement or leadership engagement, we can say that is also possible because people would be able to communicate and talk to the leaders, so they can look for organizational or objective changes, then foster two-way dialogue between employees and leaders with the leadership community, then broadcast company-wide meetings and live events, real-time Q&A sessions, communicate at scale and with the site leaders and share news, events, and blogs along with polls. It also helps to share the knowledge, modernize employee communication, and engage employees across the company or across the organization, powering communities in Microsoft 365. So, by creating different communities and different groups, so that people would be able to communicate over the Yammer, right? So, yeah, definitely, this is really great tool or system altogether, which gives different capabilities for people, right, and the company altogether to uh, share their ideas, communicate, and work together and engage. Mostly, the important is engagement, and yeah, yeah. So that's all for this video. I hope you will like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and yeah, put your questions if any in the comment box below. Yeah, and yeah, thanks for watching.